Hey guys. Good morning, darlings. Oh my gosh, I'm just waking up in the morning. Gotta thank God. Yeah, it sounded like that. Um, anyways, I'm here with my cat trying to catch these birds that I feed in the morning. He is anyway, not me. Um, he just came in. That's Bailey, guys. Bailey. Crazy Bailey. And we feed the birds in the morning, and the hummingbirds come out here. And pretty much it's like a fun morning at my house every morning. And leading up to that, I'm going to tell y'all about these coffees that I try. Now, I am just a new creator, so I don't have a lot of followers. Nobody's even on here yet. But I got to start somewhere, right? Got to start somewhere. I like making content. I like having friends. I'm a travel guru and I try different products and stuff. Anyways, Tiffany is my name. Tiff trolls the world. And I drink coffee in the morning, not because of the way it tastes, but I like caffeine. And I'm going to show you like the different types of coffee that I have at my house. So this one it's called the Bomb Coffee. And it's like just seriously good coffee. Coffee doesn't have to be serious, just seriously good. Like I said, I don't think coffee tastes good. I go based off of like the way it makes me feel afterwards. And this one is just a warm cup that I have in the morning. Mellow. That coffee doesn't really get me that excited. Oh my gosh, y'all, I gotta let him out. He keeps crying to get these birds. He better not get one where we're on live. I'm gonna be mad. But anyway, there he goes. You going hunting? And then look, guys. My hummingbirds are out there. They're insane. They just come and go all day long, like every couple minutes. Like you could even walk out here and one would come buzzing by your face. Anyway, y'all, like I said, so that's the coffee I'm having this morning. Is the coffee de bomb. That's the one I'm having this morning. And coffee doesn't have to be serious, just seriously good is the kind of coffee I'm having. Just because I can brew it and it's warm and it's cold here in Vegas. So that's what I'm having this morning in my Tiffany cup. What kind of coffee do y'all drink? Tell me. But I got some other ones in the fridge I'm going to tell y'all about. Bing, bing. Okay, so when I'm super duper tired, this cold brew coffee, Colombian, I think it's from Costco's. I don't know. But everybody likes to go to Costco's. It's called Kirkland. This one will wire you up. See this tiger on here? No lie. If you need to work out, this coffee is the bomb. I'm not selling this. I'm not advertising. I'm just telling y'all from my experience, if you need to wake up, get this coffee, no joke, with that tiger face on there, and you will be wired and ready to go. I'll tell you the least powerful as far as caffeine for me is like the Starbucks is good, tastes good, but you know, I don't get that boom wake up from it. So it's probably just like sugar and sweetness, and that's what we all love. Everybody loves Starbucks because they have all them different flavors and teas and sweetness and all that. Dang, I thought I almost broke my nail. But I'm just saying, like, to get a real rush, I try all different kinds of coffee because I like to wake up. I like it to be like a powerful jolt. And I drink the coffee before I go to the gym. And actually, I'll be in the gym like sweating profusely from that caffeine. But I'm telling you, like, it's like the only really good thing I have is my skin is really clear because I sweat a lot. I think that's what it is. And coffee is, I think it's natural. It's from nature, you know. It's just like coffee beans and stuff ready to wake you up. But yeah, so I'm trying to wake up, guys, and I'm here in Las Vegas having my coffee with you guys. And tonight I'm going to see Rod Wave He is out here at the Sahara Casino. I've never been there. Well, I've been there, but years ago, but not at this center he's going to be performing at. So I don't know if it's like we have seats or not. I only got freaking general admission because I didn't see the VIP. I hope I'm not standing, y'all. I'm going to be mad, but I guess I'll just have to have some drinks or something. Maybe a monster drink so I can have energy. I hate to stand at an event like the whole time, but if he's good, maybe I'll just want to stand, you know? What are y'all doing for Super Bowl? Like I said, I'm gearing up, drinking my coffee. I'm about to get on the internet and see like what's going on. 50 Cent is out here. Last night, Rick Ross was out here. Everybody's out here, but the thing for me, it's been cold and rainy out here, so I like get in the house and then I start like not wanting to go out. But tonight it's Rod Wave. That's what we're doing. And next week on the 16th, I leave for Colombia, y'all. So you got to check out my travel to there. My friend is so nervous because, you know, if you go to the embassy websites, they have like all these different categories of how they rate travel. And Colombia, you know, they have kidnapping, they have like different stuff like that going on, but it's pretty much like them trying to make a come up. Like if they see somebody that they think works for the government or if they think you have a lot of money. So like when I travel, I'm not wearing any jewelry. Look, this jewelry is not even real anyways, but I'm taking it off. I'm like advertising that on TikTok. It's really cute, y'all, but it's not real. So yeah, when I travel, don't bring jewelry. Don't be dressed like to impress. Just try to blend in. In Colombia, I feel like I can blend in because, you know, Colombians look like mixed race. You know, black, white. They look kind of mixed and darker skin. So I'm hoping to blend in so nothing happens. But when you travel, like, that's why you're supposed to get insurance. You never know what to expect on your travel journeys. I'm not even gonna lie. Like you just, you know, you can read. So for Colombia, it says reconsider travel on the embassy website. And then they go in to talking about terrorist attacks, kidnapping, robberies, people snatching your phone. Like this is, you know, what they're telling you to pay attention to in Colombia. But I have a tour company coming to get us. We're not just getting a car and driving around. Like we have a tour company that pick the hotels for us. They'll be moving us around from the hotel and stuff like that. So we're not leaving a lot open to our own negligence. You know what I'm saying? But even so, if a country says reconsider or it's, you know, has some negative things going on, like common sense will tell y'all, if you've saw any movies on Colombia, you know, that kind of area has been known for gangland stuff in the past. We're even going to go see like where like El Chapo or somebody's homeland, their house was and where they operated out of. But that's why you want to have a guide when you go on this type of travel, you know? Or know somebody that's from the area so you can like blend in. And I would say definitely learn a couple of the language wherever you're going, you know, like just basic stuff. Probably want to know like help me, police, bathroom, please, thank you, hello, goodbye. Just normal stuff that can get you through, you know, and then just don't talk so much so people don't know where you're from and just do what you're there to do. And I'll tell you, like the tourist areas, they're usually safer than just regular areas because the countries that you go to, they do want the tourism to take off. They need that money, you know? So tourist areas are generally safer. Just like here in Vegas, like we got a whole strip that most of the time is always protected by police and stuff like that. And you're pretty safe when you're in these areas. Any place you go really has a rough area though. Wouldn't you guys agree? I mean, like seriously, like I'm from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia is the airport I ride into, and all day long it's nonsense. Vegas, it's fun, it's beautiful, but we have a seedy side too. You know what I'm saying? So when I go to other countries, I just am vigilant, take care of myself, don't have like money sitting in your pockets like easily, where they can grab it. Dress down, don't be all blinged out looking like you have a bunch of money or something like that. And I don't even try to carry a bunch of money. I just try to blend in. Not that you can necessarily blend in all the time, but just try and don't have a lot of contact with people that come up to you. Like if they're trying to talk to you or say you dropped this or like there's scams and cons anywhere. Just like here in Vegas, they'll be handing you stuff. Oh, you want this? It'll be like a lotion. Then they'll be like, come in, let us talk to you. And then they're selling you something that's, probably $30 for like $300. Like everywhere, you got to look out for these cons, and people trying to take advantage of people. And yesterday, I was talking about artificial intelligence, the AI that's going on right now. And I was saying that they can actually have somebody call you and capture a piece of your voice and make it seem like it's you calling, crying, help me, send me cash at me some money, stuff like that. And when I put up the post on my Facebook, Tiff Travels the World Too, my friend was like, this just happened to me. She said a video popped up. My friend was crying. She said it happened so fast. She was like, cash at me $150. I'm in danger. So she cash apped it and she went to look for the where the website was again, and it was gone. And before she knew it, she was like, I realized like it was some artificial intelligence that looked like my friend and was crying on there. And afterwards, she was like, oh, I should have realized, like, it looked like some red flags that I should have been paying attention to. But when you think somebody's in danger and you love them, that's what these people are counting on, like you to react quickly. Even like when I'm on, I know nobody does Craigslist anymore, but if you like do OfferUp, any of these things, and you're trying to sell something, like right away, I had a bag on there for sale and it was for $500. And this girl was like, oh, I want it. I want that bag. Send it to me right now. I'm going to send you the money. And then they start talking about, well, I'm going to send you 800 and can you like send me back the change or whatever? That all is a con. They're all trying to like get money from you. So be aware of this artificial intelligence. Am I okay? Oh, thank you. Tiff Travels the World. Oh, I'm good. Thank you. But that was sad to hear about. So she sent the $150 on Cash App. And if y'all have the Cash Apps, you know that you can't get your money back. So when you send it to somebody, basically, if you know them, you can be like, hey, I sent you this money by accident. But if you don't know them, you're not getting your money back. So watch out for the artificial intelligence. Even, even there's different bots and stuff where people will be talking to you and it's not even like, a real person. And then they're telling you to input your information. Stuff is like, sometimes you go on a website to order something and then another website pops up and somehow captures what you're doing and your information, or it's confusing now. Why do I have that alarm on? I don't even know. But anyways, it's probably happened to y'all. You'll go to buy something and you click on it. Next thing you know, something else pops up. Do you want this? Then it can be confusing. And before you know it, you don't purchase like a subscription to something. I get so angry because they count on you to be doing stuff quick. They count on you to be like purchasing things and all that stuff. Oh, you will subscribe? Thank you, honey. But yeah, it's like, you got to be careful out here. This is all like my morning talks in the morning. Tiff Travels the World. And I'm home today in Vegas, y'all, but I'm usually traveling. And I'm just saying, we got to be aware of everything we do nowadays. Like, don't carry a lot of cash on you. Make sure your credit card is tucked away. in a safe space that you don't drop it or somebody can't capture your information. There's all kind of stuff going on. Remember on the when you would go to get gas, people were putting stuff on there to capture your information from the credit cards. Like people are becoming more leery and aware of this stuff, but just keep on talking about it because we don't want to get complacent and think that everything's safe nowadays. Cool. You got me. Thank you. But yeah, like everything is just so suspicious nowadays. You're getting all these text messages. People are like, click here, sign up here. Can you donate here? Like all these politicians all of a sudden got my text, and they're like, can you help fund me? No, I can't help fund you. There's too much damn money going out right now and nobody's talking about it. Biden just like pissed me off with his conversation, acting so like he's done so much and he's doing so much. And, that the whole thing just made me angry because I'm like, there's too many people in America that need help right now for you to act like, you're doing so great. But, anyways, guys, I'm here to promote travel. I'm here to say, write up your bucket list for stuff you want to do in life and start towards those goals and dreams you have. Don't be sitting here stressed out every single day over not being able to afford a house and all this other stuff because you can educate yourself, travel the world. A lot of social media people on here are getting paid. I'm not even like monetized on here, but I'm hoping to be. I have like 1,000 subscribers, but once you get that, guys, that doesn't mean you're in there getting money. I watched this video this morning where the girl was talking about she thought once she reached 500 that she was going to be monetized, and it's not like that. There's like levels, and you got to keep on building. You got to keep on getting subscribers, keep on making content. And I have no problem making content because I'm always traveling. I love it. But I really, my niche is supposed to be travel, but I get distracted. I'm always putting up food. Now I'm talking about coffee today, talking about safety and security out here in the world when you're moving around. No matter what stigma a country has, I still will go there unless, if you can't go there, you'll know it because like the president will be saying, this country is off limits for us. So all the other stuff the embassy suggests are just suggestions. Like be leery, be aware. Stuff is always going on, but people still live in these places. That's like saying here, we have car accidents all the time. People getting, hit and run, all this stuff. People, we got weed on every store, on every corner. I mean, alcohol you can buy anywhere. It's like people get shot, but a lot of times it's like they're in an altercation between people they know. They're not just out here randomly. A couple times, but you know what I'm saying? It's like anywhere can have something happen and have a bad stigma. It doesn't mean for the rest of your life stay away from there. It doesn't mean that there's going to be a problem when you go there, because the news will make things like one thing happens and they'll keep playing it over and over and over. And then a car accident where? In what state? What city are you from? Hi, Simon. But yeah, don't stop doing things. Don't be afraid of life because it's going to happen. Life is going to happen. And hopefully you're safe. And I'll just say pray before everything you do and hope that you're safe and able to make like proper decisions. Where's home? So, make sure you can make the right decisions. And if you do decide to smoke or if you do decide to drink, make sure somebody has your back. Don't just be like, oh, I'm going to drive home because it's 5 minutes away. That's the worst thing you can do, guys. I'm not saying I've never done it in my life. And thank God I didn't, hurt somebody. But there's people on the news every day who got drunk and thought they were going to get home right quickly, end up killing somebody. In the morning, don't even know what happened. Guys, we got to remember this kind of stuff when we're out here partying and have a good time. We're having a good time, but make sure somebody has your back if you can. Make sure you can call somebody or you got Uber on your app. Like, to be honest, I got really drunk at the Baby concert before. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. And my phone died because I was on live all night. I was drinking, I was partying. The Baby was all that. And then came outside and I jumped in a random Uber because I was so drunk. I was like, I need your help. Can you please take me home and I'll pay you when I get to my house? So the guy, either he was trying to help me or, trusted what I was saying. And yeah, it was true. Like, I intended to pay him. And what happened was I got to my house, and I only know this because it's just what had to have happened. I woke up in my bed. I had all my clothes on. The garage door was wide open. Two cars in there with keys. Um, and I came and I remembered, I was like, I was supposed to pay that guy. Never paid the dude. He never came back to the house, never talked to him again. And this was like when Uber, they didn't give you the names of people that you pick up and all that stuff. Now they got it to like, did you leave something in the car and you can backtrack and all that. This was when Uber didn't have all that stuff, because I wish he would have came back because I owed him at least $50. But you're free from school and I love your YouTube. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but it was crazy, y'all. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna go party and you're gonna go have fun, either have a friend there with y'all that can make sure you get back, or have YouTube, have Uber or Lyft. I think Lyft is cheaper than Uber. But anyways, have one of them apps so you can get home, you know, and have it hooked up before you get there, like your credit card hooked up. Don't do it at the last minute, because then you're going to have a problem. You're going to be too drunk to put it in. But anyway, thank you. I'm just waking up. I feel like my eyes are puffy and everything, but it's all good. I'm supposed to be on here talking about coffee, y'all. But yeah, the travel game is amazing. It helps you with your mental health. It helps you learn about other people. You can learn other languages when you go to different countries. Different experiences. You'll see the different prices of stuff. You're going to eat healthier in most other countries that you go to. So that's why I like to go to other countries too, because a lot of times in America, like, our fruit is not fresh. Our meats are old. Like, in other countries, they're going to get the meat on the same day. They're going to the market like the same day. You know what I mean? And so fresher fruits, healthier meats, stuff like that is what I learned, I've seen in other countries. And I like that. And everything is less expensive, like from clothes to anything. And then, of course, I like the interaction of the people, because you can squash these stereotypes that people have. Like, I don't like it when somebody's like, well, I don't want to go there because the people are like this. And they haven't even gone there. I'm like, that's not even how it is, But what bothers me, so I was in the Air Force, y'all. Some of my friends that are still stationed overseas, they'll watch the news for America and they're like, I don't think I want to come back. I don't want to come back. I'm going to stay in this country as long as I can, wherever they are. And I'm like, America is still a great country. You can still come back. There's crime everywhere. There's homelessness everywhere. There's poverty everywhere. So you can't just like hide out in one place and be like, oh, I'm safe over here. You never know what's going to happen. So for Christmas, I went to the Galapagos Islands, which is part of Ecuador, which is next to Colombia, y'all, where we're going. Now, since I left Ecuador, follow me, they had a full on, like, gangsters escaped from prison. They had to do some kind of like, the government had to come in and call a state emergency. Like, this is what happened after I went there. But I had a great time when I was there. It's like stuff can pop off any time. It's just like your family. Like one day you could be cool, everything's going good. The next day you're in an argument for 2 weeks. It's just like, that's life, guys. So my girlfriend that's coming to Colombia with me, she was like, well, I'm nervous. should we go, this, that, and the other? And I'm like, look, I fully understand if you don't want to come because you're not used to traveling. You're not used to hearing this kind of news. And I was like, I understand if you don't want to come. And she was like, no, I'm coming. So for me, I'm like, then stop talking about all that negativity because there's a lot of beauty to see in other countries and beaches and warm weather and everything that we want right now. So you can't let some bad news deter you unless the country is at war, you know what I mean? But don't let somebody say, oh, a tourist came in and they got kidnapped. People get kidnapped in America all day long. That's what trafficking is, human trafficking. We have it right here in America. Most people are not even paying attention to it or even know it's going on. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody could be, I don't want to go to America because there's human trafficking. There is stuff going on everywhere, y'all. So you have to stop being afraid. Don't let anybody else tell you what's good for you. Research things yourself. Read up on the countries. Read how you should act in those countries. People have the TripAdvisor. They're the ones that go on the actual trips. Look for stuff like that. How do people enjoy their time there? What were the hotels like? Did they get any, did they have any big problems? But I'm just saying you could have a problem anywhere. They had like a couple hotels in Vegas had some bed bugs. So what? That doesn't mean all of Vegas has a bed bug. You know what I mean? It's like things happen, they clear them up. And most of the time, by the time stuff hits the news, it's already being cleared up. That's how the news works. It's a little bit behind. You know what I mean? Like if you had a car accident, unless it was a major one where the news showed up, most of the time nobody's even going to know about it. You know what I mean? It's like they only show up for certain things, and those are probably stuff that's easier for them to get to. But like, how's somebody going to get to where you are and be able to report on everything? So there's constantly stuff going on. But most of the time, think about your own life. Most of the time you're good, right? Most of the time. Unless your country, is at war, and then you might not be so good. Like before I went to Israel, I had a great time. Beautiful country, beautiful people. But I could see like different places that were at war before, and now they're back to it, So you just got to understand that the world is constantly going through things. People are wanting different lands. People have been wanting different lands throughout history, So nothing is like, should be so shocking enough to keep y'all in the house or afraid or not doing things in life. So if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you want to go a certain place, you got to go and do it and figure it out for yourself and be the leader, not the follower. Be the one that can come back and say, yeah, I went there. This is actually what it's like. The news reports that there's some things going on, but it's how you move in those locations. You got to be safe. And you got to look out for yourself and just listen to what your guide says. So that's what I would say. If y'all are new travelers, get a guide, and they're not that expensive. People are always saying, oh, you must have so much money. You're always traveling. You don't need a lot of money to travel. There's like hostels. If you don't have any money, you could go to a hostel and sleep. And sometimes you get a hostel for, $20, $10. It depends on where you are. But if you're willing to get out there and travel, like the hardest part for me, because I'm older now and I'm like kind of like, I like my nails done, my hair done. I like to be in a nicer room, but I'm older. If I was starting off as a traveler and I was younger, like maybe you don't care about your hair so much. Maybe you just want a bed and a shower. And if you stay at a hostel, okay, like, I don't know if y'all ever saw this scary movie called Hostel, but it made me not want to ever go to a hostel because like people were getting murdered in there. It was a scary movie and it put the fear in me of a damn hostel. But anyway, I finally stayed in one, and it wasn't like I did it. My tour guide had booked us all in the hostel. And it's actually just like a bunch of bunk beds and other people in there, and nobody's really in there because they're all tour, travelers. Like you might go to sleep, take a shower, and then you're out on your way, and there's lockers and stuff in there. So if you can handle that once in a while, being like co-ed and with a bunch of people, you'll be fine traveling. But now that I'm older and I'm retired from the Air Force, I got a little bit more cash. So I will, book an Airbnb or a hotel. And I like hotels because I like people to, make my bed for me and clean up and stuff like that. Nothing over the top, just a little hotel and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm at the age where I earn these things for myself. And sorry guys, if you're not, if you're just starting off, you got to build your way up to it. But get out there. There's British people, they're always traveling. Europeans always traveling. And it's not like they have so much money, but when they're off of their jobs, they travel because it's easy. And like in other countries, the airlines are cheaper, y'all. In most of the other countries, like if you could get to Thailand, then you could travel to Cambodia and you could travel to Vietnam and you could travel all around there, and it's not as expensive as America. So that's what it's like once you get out of our country, it's less expensive. And here everything is expensive. Y'all know. Like medicine, that's horrible. Like making stuff, can't afford medicines and stuff. But get out in the world. Don't just sit home and be sad, you know, because you don't have something. We have everything we need right here. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at in the morning. It's funny. I don't know if you like cats and birds, but look, that's my cat. And these birds want to come down and eat these seeds I threw down. It's too funny. He's waiting to pounce, y'all. That's his little fat body right there on the bottom. Then all the birds are up here, and then there's like some pigeons. Let me stop messing with this. But anyway, I let him out there so he can play and feel like he's a little hunter. And I don't let him catch the birds. Like if he caught one, I would release it right away. Like I don't want him to harm anything. But yeah, this is my morning thing. Having coffee, planning my day, organizing, cleaning up. Um, Always just clean up as you go around your house so you don't get like, everything just falling down on you. When stuff starts getting cluttered and dirty, then like your mind, you can't think. Well, that's how I am anyway. But anyway, normally I'm doing a spin class or body pump. You got to invest in your body. You got to take care of yourself, guys. Seriously, no matter how old you are. I love your name. How old are you? But I'm saying like, take care of yourself, mind, body, spirit, stay sharp if you can. Everybody's having dementia nowadays. Woo, got to stay sharp. Anyway, darlings, I appreciate you joining me this morning, and I'm going to come on here more often and, hopefully to be one of those big creators that has a lot of followers and friends, because I love to help people and I love to show you my travels, and I love to hear how your life is going. And if you have questions about travel or anything, relationships, I mean, like I said, I'm older. I just look young. Thank God. It's because I take care of myself. But you only get this one life. You only get your one body. So take care of it if you can. Travel, do the right things by yourself. Don't a friend of mine told me they smoked weed all day because they couldn't afford to travel. And I was like, so you just stay out of your mind? They're like, yeah, just, I can't afford anything else, so I do that. And I was like, it kind of bothered me, but it's not me. So you got to do what's best for you, however you can make it. But in my life, I like the nature. Nature is free, y'all. Nature, the mountains, the sunshine, the sunsets, the sunrises. Like this is all stuff that is provided by God, y'all. animals, all that stuff. We don't need the big cars. We don't need all the name brand stuff. It's just we want it because we don't realize like the precious things that we have. And I know I'm not even going to BS you because I've had all the nice stuff. And I realize at the end of the day, but maybe you have to get it so you can experience it. After you have those material things, the other stuff becomes more important because like you'll have the Louis Vuitton bag that everybody wanted and then it's just sitting in the closet. So now instead of spending, $1,500, $2,000 on a bag, that's a trip. That is a trip to go somewhere in the world and meet people and love people. So anyways, y'all, I am getting off of here. Thanks for joining me. Love y'all. Subscribe to my channel, please. And we're just going to be growing together. All right, guys. Have a great day. And I'm out.